Welcome everyone to your 25-minute workout. Let us begin in a tabletop position. We're going to take some circles through the hips and just see how we feel as we feel a little outer hip stretch, maybe a little weight bearing into the palms as you come forward. And then take your hip circles in the opposite direction. We'll come to a neutral spine, so stacking those hips over those knees, so shoulders over the wrists, and rinse through the spine here with a few cat-cows. So elongating the front body on an inhale and feeling that back body get a little length on an exhale. How are you feeling through your spine this morning? We'll open up through the hip flexors just a little bit. We'll take that left foot forward. You can pop that right knee back and feel a nice little opening through that right hip flexor. Keeping the right hand down, let's lift the left arm and find a little twist here. Oh yeah. And then we'll take a hamstring opening here to wash the hips back towards that right heel. Lift through those left toes. Point and flex through that left leg. Maybe feeling the chest aim towards that extended left leg, maybe not, see how you feel. And then bring the weight forward into that left foot, curl those right toes under, right knee lifts. Step back to a very soft knee downward facing dog and begin to pedal right away. So no need to jam those hamstrings right away. Shake out the head, yes. Shake it out, no. Come back to your tabletop, take a few rounds of cat-cow. Again, see how it feels through the spine before stepping that right foot forward. Lengthen the left knee a little few paces back behind. Feel that nice length through the top of that left hip, and then right arm ascended high. Here's your low lunge twist. Right hand comes down to frame the right foot. Send the hips back as you lift the right toes, and again, pointing and flexing through that front foot just to see what's going on through the Achilles, through the calf this morning, and a little access to your hamstring. The weight will come forward into that front right foot, curl the left toes under. Again, that soft knee, downward facing dog. Shake out the head, yes. Shake it out, no. We'll find our way onto our backs. Drawing those knees in towards our chest. Give yourself a little hug here and take those knees in a circular fashion here. One way, then the other way. You can certainly split through the knees if you like. We'll send those arms high, those legs high, circle through the wrists, through the ankles here, get a little reversal of the blood flow. Feet are gonna land nice and wide on your mat and just wash those knees from side to side, rolling across the glutes. Make that more of a spinal twist if you like as you drop those knees nice and low. If there's any little last minute movement you'd like to do, we're going straight into our plank. So if you need a little happy baby, if there's anything that's gonna feel a little nourishing before we get right into our 25-minute format, we'll take our right forearm down. Good morning, you could join us, hi. We're gonna stack that left foot in front of the right. So with our 25-minute format, we go right through the planks and back extensions. We're on for half a minute stationary, and then we'll add the scoop under for our second half of the minute. Left foot, stack it in front of the right. Be nice and secure as you press into that right forearm. Give yourself some space along that right shoulder to ear. Tap into your breath. You may even give your right side waist a little reminder tap that it's firing to send the left hip nice and high. Yeah, that's it. Find that vertical stacking through the shoulders. And then here we go, we'll add that scoop under. So left arm comes down, and then you get a nice little rotation through the upper back, keeping the hips honest in their height. Yeah, that's it, Jim, you got it. Make it fluid as you stay lifted, no collapsing through that right side waist. Yeah, that's it, Nicole. Show them how it's done. Stay with your breath. Looks really smooth, everyone. Let's take 3, 2, 1, come on down to our bellies. We're gonna reach our limbs out long for our back extensions. As we lift the chest and the thighs, we'll do a little lateral pull and then lower down to a floating sensation here in our back extension. So reach the limbs out long, float everything, and then lift a little higher thanks to this imaginary chin up that we're doing here. Stay with your breath as you find that nice lift of the rib cage. So strong through those extensors. Nice little warm up for the shoulders as well. Last 3, 2, 1. Let's take a little child's pose. Send the hips back towards the heels. Toes can tap behind you. Knees can be wide. Breathing here, just a little stretch out after those extensors. We'll come onto our forearms, and set up for just a minute hold here in this floor mat. Spread your feet from one another, press into your forearms, press the heels away. See how that brings your hips into an honest height from the mat. Shoulders are stacked over the elbows. You're cinching through your waist, so almost pinning together your hip points and your frontal or your floating ribs. Yeah, that's it. You got it, Annie. Soften through your face. Stay with your breath. No collapsing through that shoulder girdle, so press into those forearms. And again, active through the legs to help that support through the center. Yeah, that looks really good over there on Golf Course Road. Fantastic. Keep going. Last 3, 2, 1. Come on down for our back extensions. On this one, we'll do little penguins. So tap your heels back behind you, float the thighs, lift the chest. And like a little penguin, you're waddling from side to side, trying to get as much length of fingertips down the sides of the legs. So a little oblique work here in our extensors. Yeah, that's it. Nice, Sarah. Firm up through the glutes here even. Lift up another rib up off the mat maybe. That's how lifted you are. Spreading open through the collarbone. Yeah, that's it, Sav. Nice. 3, 2, 1. We'll take that little break here, gingerly sending your hips back towards your heels. Always respecting the spine. Forehead can come down, maybe turn it from side to side as you get a little weighty through the hips. And we'll find our side plank with the left forearm down, stacking that right foot in front. Heels, hips, and shoulders are all in one line. Let's get super high with that left waist lifting, thanks to the energy through the right fingertips. Be aware of staying strong and lifted out of that left shoulder. Yeah, that looks awesome, Catherine. You got it. Stay with it. You can always drop down to that left knee for modification if that suits you for your side plank. Still getting plenty of work. We're going to take that scoop under like we did on that first side. Let's go for 30 here. Can you stay lifted? How much space can you create between the mat and your left side waist? Yeah, that's it, Henry. You got it. Keep going. Again, no collapsing through the shoulder. Last 3, 2, 1. Well done. We are finished with our planks. We're doing 2 rounds of ab work next, and we do them for 30 seconds, and we rest in between for 10. First one is going to be a sit up and reach, but then you add a twist while you're lifted. So heels are down, arms are overhead. You sit up and reach, and then you twist, come back to center, twist while leaning back, and then lower back down. So sit up and reach with a twist at the top. We'll take flamingos. So Left leg is going to be your standing flamingo leg. Right leg is going to be your wing. And then we crunch here with the first round. We swap out the legs for the second round. So left and right flamingo legs. And then we're going to finish up with hip lift twist. So arms are going to ground you. You make a little ball shape through the knees. And then take your knees over to your right shoulder and then over to your left shoulder as you control your descent through your twisted hip lifts. So those are our 4. 30 seconds of work. Sit up and reach twist is our first one. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. And then take it to the side and then come back down. Nice work, everyone. Keep going. I'm just doing the clock so we can hear it nice and loudly. Yeah. Keep going. Yeah, it looks really good, you guys. Yeah, Tess, fantastic. There we go, change. That was 30, well done. So right foot, let's cross it over the left. 2, 1, and crunch on up here. So that left leg is nice and straight as much as you can. And you're aiming your chest towards your thighs here, using that exhale. And the right foot is weighting down the left leg, making it a little interesting to add. Yeah, that's it. Nice crunching. Fantastic, Phil. You got it. 3, 2, 1. Change. Take a full breath. We'll cross that left foot over the right leg extended. And here we go. So as you crunch, use the exhale and keep that engagement of the lower belly to slowly lower that extended leg so you're not wearing it through the lower back. Lots of front body engagement. That's it, Annabelle. You got it. Stay with it. 30 seconds. Great time to really explore how to engage. Change. Support with your hip lifts and twist with your arms alongside the waist. And here we go. Slow down your descent. That's super controlled. Yeah, that's it, Georgie. You got it. Use your exhale to lift and twist. Maybe the inhale to slowly lower. Yeah, that's it, Annie. Nice. Getting those obliques work and certainly those lower abs to lift and lower. 3, 2, 1. Change. Good work. One more round of those. From the top, our sit up and reach and add the twist. Here we go. So there is a lot of control to stay lifted but not hunching forward in your twist. Maybe you change it up and twist a different way each time. A little challenge to our left and right brain. Nice work. Yeah, such good reach, Karen. 3, 2, 1. Change. We'll take those flamingos. Our left leg will send it long. Use the weight of your right foot to resist. And here we go. How much of the back body can you get up off your mat? Are you pulling your head towards your legs, or are you lifting from your lower belly, the chest, towards the thighs? Yeah, that looks fantastic. Nice work, Hamish. Keep going. Nice pacing through this extra 10 seconds. Change. Maybe a little starfish to release it. Before setting up with the left foot crossing on top of that right thigh. And here we go. Again, that weight of the left foot can really offer up some resistance of lifting the right leg, but not at the expense of jamming through your lower back. So be honest with that spilling down. Oh yeah. That's it, Sarah, you got it. 3, 2, 1, change. We're finishing up our abs with hip lift twists. Support, connect, and let's go. So there is that tossing of the knees towards each shoulder, so there's that oblique work. Yeah, nice work. You got it, Sav. It doesn't matter how high your hips lift, but really tapping in to that slow descent. Change. Well done, guys. Take a little breath, rub your belly in gratitude. We're gonna set up for 2 minutes of hip lifts. We're gonna do a little bridge march. So 1 minute each side. I'll just demonstrate. You can add the arms if you want, or you can have them alongside the body. We'll start with the left leg grounding. The hips are gonna lift, and then you can pull your knee in towards your chest as you do a little marching. And we're gonna fire up through that left leg. So it could be a little lateral pull here in your bridge work, should you choose to do that. We are on the clock, ground down through that left foot especially, and then send the arms high if you're doing that, and then knee to chest as the arms split. Feel your tailbone lengthening here. Really engage through that left side quad, left side glute is firing to keep you lifted. And there is some containment through the belly to draw that knee in towards your chest, and then lightly step that right foot down. Soften through your face. Can you lift those hips a little higher? As they get fatigued, they want to sag, but firm up through that left side glute. Over halfway through. Yeah, that's it, Jay. You got it. Keep going. Nice work, everyone. We'll go for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower it down. Hug the knees in towards your chest. Give yourself a little release as you rock from side to side. And we'll see how that right side glute, right side quad are working for us. We're on for a minute. Here we go. So again, just marching through that left side leg as you find as much height of the right glute away from the mat. Using your belly strength to support as you exhale. Yeah, nice pacing, that's it. How's that energy pressing into the floor with that right foot? Can you get a little higher with the right glute? Oh yeah, that's a test, nice. Keep going. Oh yeah, fatigue settling in for me. I don't know about you guys, but stay with it. We'll go for another 5, 4, 3, a little higher, Annie, 2, 1, lower it down, hug those knees towards your chest. Good work. Rocking from side to side. Well done. We have 3 rounds of our standing, so I will walk us through our first set of squats. We're gonna come on down low in our squat, dropping the tailbone, staying lifted through the chest. If your fingertips touch the ground, that's fine. If they don't, that's more than fine. And then you come high onto your tippy toes, reaching your arms up overhead. So leapfrog squats, like you're jumping over someone in your leapfrogs. Our upper body work is going to be downward facing dog, tapping opposite hand to opposite ankle. You shift out to a plank, you take your press up. You can certainly do straight up press ups, you can come to your knees for your press ups. Our balance work is going to be a reverse lunge knee drive. You're at the top end of your mat. We'll start with the right leg, stepping back in a low lunge, knee over heel, and then use your balance, use your core to drive the right knee forward. So reverse lunge to knee drive. We'll swap sides, and then mountain climbers, opposite knee to opposite elbow. For our first 2 rounds of cardio blast and our third round, we'll throw in the burpees. So that's what we've got for our set of 3, 30 seconds on, 10 seconds off. Let's all wait for the timer in a squat and get ready to leap. Find your breath, sit those hips low, and here we go. So there is this level change through the legs as you find your tippy toes. Find your breath to help support that depth through the squat, and then that reach through the fingertips. And what's connecting you from arms and legs, of course, is your strong center. So hug the belly to the spine. Yeah, it looks awesome. Nice height there, Catherine. You got it. 3, 2, 1, change. You're in a downward facing dog. You're taking opposite hand, opposite ankle. You're shifting to a plank and adding the press up. Here we go. If that's too many elements to you, you can certainly just do down dog ankle tap and throw out the press ups or throw in more press ups. How are you going to challenge building your upper body strength? Does it make sense to come to knees? Yeah, nice and smooth, Sarah. That's awesome. 3, 2, 1. Change. Come to the top of your mat. Give yourself some space to take a right leg, low lunge, right knee to chest. Here we go. How can you find your focus and your balance here to make these transitions nice and smooth? Fire up through that left glute to help you with the transitions. Feel your belly hug to your spine to protect your lower back here. Yeah, that's awesome. You got it, Nicole. Ooh, nice balance, everyone. 3, 2, 1. Change. Catch your breath in your plank. We're going to jog it out in our mountain climbers. Opposite knee to opposite elbow. Here we go. Shoulders are stacked over the wrists. That helps keep your hips nice and honest in their height. And your belly hugging in gives you clearance for the legs. That's it, Annabelle. Nice. Keep going. Oh, yeah. 3, 2, 1. Change. We're going to do one more round of that, and then I might change it up for the third round just because we can. Come on down low. We'll take our leapfrog squats and go. So recover your breath here. Let it help you deepen the squat, and then lengthen through the sides of the waist as you find that leaping action. That's it, Tess. Fantastic. High on those tippy toes, challenging the balance. 3, 2, 1. Change. Another round of ankle taps in your down dog. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So you can see how your core switches on here to support that diagonal reach. That balance of lifting one of your grounding points. And then certainly as you travel and take those press ups, strong through the legs. Yeah, that's it. Nice, Jim. 3, 2, 1. Change. We'll step back with our left leg in a low lunge and then left knee to chest. Here we go. Take a few moments to settle in to see how this right side supports. And taking them at a pace where you feel stable. Yeah, that's it, Annie, nice. Connect to your breath. So good through that right side leg. Oh, change. Let's do mountain climbers again. We'll get our pace on maybe a little faster. Here we go. So driving that opposite knee to opposite elbow. Get a little adductor work through that cross. Keep going. Yeah, Jay, that's it. You got it. Stay with it. 10 more seconds. Yo. 3, 2, 1. Change. We're doing a shuffle hop. Changing it up. Come on down. Take some few. And then take your leapfrog here. Travel with your squat. So a little outer hip work. And then come high. Whew. Connect to your breath. So as you move across your mat, can you stay in that squat position? Yes, that's it. Nice work, Henry. Deepen your breath. Oh yeah. 3, 2, 1. Change. Instead of down dog ankle tap, we're doing opposite arm and leg reach press up. So changing it up, still a diagonal reach, just forward rather than towards your ankles, and you're in a plank the whole time. Take it or leave it. Ooh, so solid through your center as you lift opposite points. Yeah, hug your belly to the spine. Whew. Change. Yowza. We're gonna swap out the legs through our reverse lunges. Right side first. Knee to chest. Left side next. Knee to chest. Don't give up the depth through your lunge. Stay with your breath. Stay with that knee drive. Really good, that's it. Way to go, Manny. Change. Finishing up this workout. Wide-legged burpees. Jump as much as you like. Take it to a low impact as much as you like. I'm gonna jump in between. I take the jump out at the top. Kind of depends on your energy levels, injury levels, comfort levels of the floor. Yeah, great work, you guys. Representing Golf Course Road looks so strong this morning, you guys. I love it. 3, 2, 1. Change. Thank you guys so much. That was really good work.